Hello, just a very short film on the use of pipettes, because most of you probably have used them before or remember from school, and you don't need to know. So if you know everything about pipettes, you can go watch something else, it's fine. But sometimes we need to use them, and sometimes I get people at the studio here and I say, right, measure a milliliter on a pipette, and they just go in a kind of, what's a pipette kind of a manner, because they didn't do it at school. Now, often we use a scale when we're measuring, because that's the way that perfumes are measured when we're making them. But when we're filling bottles, that has to be done legally by the milliliter. So I know that this one takes 5 milliliters, and I might decide that I'm going to do 3 of cedarwood and 2 of bergamot that I have here. So I have three sizes of pipette here. That's another tricky thing. There are many. So if I say to somebody, take a milliliter of Virginian cedarwood, quite often I see them do this. And then they worry that it won't fill up. That doesn't matter. There's a measure, it says half, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3. But you have to have spotted that. It's never ever going to fill up to 3 unless you squeeze it so hard you're going to break it. So I squeeze, and then it goes up. I've got it up to 1. Now I don't have to hold it there. I can just let go, because then I know it's got 1 in there. Fine. And then I just put the whole thing in there. A milliliter is not a drop. This is another thing that happens, is somebody goes, done it, and then I come and say, oh, hang on, weren't you going to put 5 milliliters in there? And it's actually 5 drops. A milliliter is not a drop. They vary, but quite often about 30 drops makes a milliliter. Depends on the size of the pipette. So I said 3, didn't I? Well, this one I've squeezed and it's gone up to about 2.5. I'll take it down to 2. You have to believe me. Then I just let go. I know it's got 2 in there. Ta-da. That's a little bit. I saved that. This has got alcohol in already. This is diluted. So alcohol is a preservative. I tend to hang on to my pipettes for a while because I don't want to waste them. So I put them like that. The bergamot's got one here. Now this is a skinnier pipette. And this one, just when you've learnt where the marks are on this is different. So this is 1/2 ml, half the way up, and 1 milliliter here. It's 0.25, 0.75. So if I want to put in 2 milliliters of bergamot, I squeeze. Oh, you don't blow bubbles through it. Bad thing. Too much oxygen. So you squeeze, you put it in, you let go. Well, this has come all the way up to the I'm sure it's got a name. The fat bit at the top, the bulb. Thank you. My lovely helper says the bulb. So I only want it to go to 1. So I'm going to squeeze it out until it goes to there. Right, got it. Then let go. Now I know it's 1 milliliter. In it goes. I don't need it on the scale. I just had the scale for demo. It's not even switched on. Right, squeeze, in, let go. I'm going to go back down carefully to the mark. Ta-da! These, by the way, when you put the lids on these apothecary jars, turn and twist. And then they don't fall off. Take them off, twist. Extra added bonus, how to get the lids on and off apothecary jars. Right, that's pretty much it. So I have to put the lid on before I knock it over, and then I better label it, otherwise it'll sit around and one day I'll think, what's that? Okay, on that note, good afternoon.